starting to do some test fitting on this side. We got the inner wheel well today. I still have to do some grinding on all my welds, but I'm waiting. I've ordered some more belts for my little belt sander, because that helps out a lot. But the very first time on, we're decent back here. That needs to go down a little. Have to work on this gap here a little bit. It's not that great. I mean, it's close, but I think I have to take a little bit of metal off this in here to get it to slide over further. The wheel well fit is fairly nice most of the way around. And just put some light on the seam here, but actually fits better than the other side did. I did have to hammer this flange flat because it comes curved whenever they send it to you. And then same thing over here. You can see where it's still a little curved out here, but flat down there. I didn't twist the whole thing, just the part where it seats up against the floor drop off. Good fit here. You can see, as like the other side, it's pretty flat up here on the top, but then the line is off a little bit here. So a little bit of door adjustment, I think, might get rid of that. Because we are exactly down in here where the other quarter panel met up, and it's almost lined up down here. I think it wouldn't hurt to, if it can come up a little bit. So I will try to do that before doing anything to the door. I will try to get it to come up a little bit in this area. That might fix that issue. But overall, looking pretty good. The wheel well fits in to the floors pretty good, down to the seat floor. Might need to come up a little bit with it, not much. So you got a little bit of a gap right there. So I think it could come up a little bit more. And then same thing back here. It's pretty darn close on that bracket there. It's pretty close on that one. I will need to, once I start getting stuff lined up, shoot some screws in this area up here and this down here, and then put the trunk lid on and test fit the trunk lid. I want to make sure that I got all my gaps and stuff good before I go doing anything I shouldn't supposed to, like weld it in. This side, like I said, is pretty nice. Took a little extra work down in that area, but I did get that leveled out. Noticed over there earlier that this area isn't quite lined up, so I need to probably work on seeing if I can't get this way a little bit before I do anything there. But I ordered that metal bracket that goes inside of here. Found out that if you can see the clips on the quarter panel, or the clip hole should I say, see it's got one here and then another one here. Well, if you look around the corner here, there's not one there. So that's what that bracket does, is it puts a clip hole right here so that you have a place to clip your the outer seal that goes on here. That side had it, this side didn't. So ordered that. It's supposed to be on its way, and I'll probably just take them in and sandblast them. That piece there, you can see where the clip is. But I'll take them in and sandblast them and put some epoxy primer on them. And probably put some paint on them too, just so that they don't rust ever again, or else, unless you know. I did do the modification on my sandblaster on the tube, and then I did this mod up here where it's got these wing bolts that I can remove the glass out. So I got safety tempered glass out here on the outside, and then I go to Lowe's and get one piece cut into 3 sections to fit. So then you got 3 throwaway ones that are pretty cheap, you know, like 20 bucks or something like that for 3 of them. And then once it gets etched up, they're dusty. But once that inner one gets etched up, then you just remove your bolts all the way around and change the inner glass. So it makes it a lot better, man, where you can see in here, because before I had that plexiglass stuff on there, and you'd be like peeking over here, peeking over here, peeking over here, peeking over here, trying to see what's going on in there. But not now. It's nice and clear. Anyway, so you use these. .1024s is what I used, and then you get the 1024 wing nuts, and I think they're 1 3/4 inches. Don't quote me on that, but you just have to figure out what size or length you need. So anyways, I'll be doing some sandblasting before long. I want to go ahead and get that side done, get it rust repaired, everything before the end of January. So February I should be done with the whole back end of the car, and then of course I have that to deal with. Yay. But once the major rust places are done, then it's just a matter of doing the small ones. You know, Just the small ones. You know, like fixing this core support where someone drilled holes in it. Trying to mount a ground bolt or something. And all I had to do is put the ground bolt right there. But looks like someone hammered that on, trying to get it to transmission to fit in there or something. A little hammer and dolly on that. And then on this side too, a little hammer and dolly on that section. I get it straightened up. And then there's a couple places on the floor. That place there. And then this place up in here. But I'll probably, by the time I get to this, I'll be able to flip it over on the rotisserie, so it'll make it a lot easier for that to get to. Ooh. But that's an easy panel to make. Fix that hole where they've ripped it. Anyways, done for the day. Just come out to play around and test fit, and still waiting on that stuff to, sandpaper and stuff to show up so I can grind down my welds. And then I can pull this back off, regrind everything. Probably cut this little section out here that's interfering so that this gap will close up. Other than that, I mean, it seems to be fitting pretty good. I need to get that to raise back up, get that closed up, drill my holes for this, and then screw everything in place, put the trunk lid on, test fit that, double sure that everything's good. Put some paint and rock guard on the inside of that, and then start welding this stuff on back here. Woohoo! Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe. Night night.